We live in a culture of busyness, distraction, and noise. And sometimes the only way something's going to change is if we disappear.
We gotta focus on the reason why we started everything. Why we woke up early in the morning to grind. Why we cried those tears. When we wanted the world to say yes, but everyone continued to say no. You see, you gotta forget about the doubters.
Can you unplug from people's ideas, from people's agendas, from people's viewpoints and perspective of you and life? Can you unplug?
Forget about the doubters that told you that you didn't have what it takes to be the greatest. You gotta reset.
What if you could just shut out every distraction? What if you could just shut out the world for just a season and focus on you? You have to disappear and put the work in and come back and shock everybody that doubted you.
You gotta understand the power of being alone. Let's go back into the darkness where all the greatness was created, where all the motivation was created. Let's get back to the beginning. Because only then will you hear the thoughts of the greats.
What's going on, world? Yeah, I'm back. I know it's been a minute, and I'm gonna keep this short because I'm gonna let y'all see everything that's been going on. But I do want to make sure that I tell y'all, I had to really step away for a month, y'all. Month of April, it was like I gotta lock in, I gotta figure things out as I headed into this long road of prep. As you can see, I'm coming down, but I really had to, and when I say lock in, I really had to focus. I had to figure out what that looks like. I had to make sure that I had the peace that I needed, that I had the energy that I needed, that I had the environment I needed, that I had the mindset that I needed, and I really had to set the tone for how I wanted to show up in this journey of my life. Outside of that, I really had to make the decision, not only if I could do it, but how I was going to do it. I'm making a lot of sacrifices, y'all. Transparency. Like, when I tell you this month, as a matter of fact, I ain't did my hair, cut my hair, I ain't did nothing. When I say, like, I had to make certain sacrifices to make sure that I could, pay for my coach, pay for my food. I've sold some things. Like, because this is, nobody has to understand, like, this is for me. This journey that I've chosen was chosen for me to go through for many different reasons. Again, it's not necessarily anything for me to explain because, again, it's not your journey, it's not your story, it's not your testimony. However, I knew that in order for me to become the person that I know I'm going to become once this is over with, there's some habits I had to change. There's some things I had to get rid of. There's some spaces that I had to be in. So, no social media in April, no videos, though I've been recording. I've been making sure that I've been recording. I had to, self-care look different. I spent money on things that were things pertaining to, this journey. I ain't been going nowhere. I've been in the house. No money, extra money spent, so with that being said, I'm out here, but I'm ready for y'all to June jump off. I'm actually about to go wash my hair. We're gonna kick off June the right way. I'm actually about to finally get cut after a month. Clean it up and get ready, as I am officially 8 weeks out, y'all. So I'm excited. 2 months to go. And we dialing in. We definitely dialing in. I'll say this before I throw these videos at you to kind of show you what all has been going on. I really also had to give myself the grace needed, and make sure that I had my eye on the right prize. And the prize for me is making sure that I step on that stage. Though I want to, of course, as a competitor, I want to be the winner. You know what I'm saying? I want to be number one. But then, in this game, you don't know, because you don't know who's going to show up. I just know that I want to bring my best package. And I know that I give everything that I got. I'm going to bring my best package to the stage. And there's so many things that are coming against me to say, nah, you ain't going to make it because you ain't got enough money. Or you don't got enough energy. Or you got to do this by yourself. Like, it's so many things. And for me, it's like, none of that matters. I'm going to overcome. And my word is prevail over anything that's coming against me, even including my own self, my old self, the self-doubt that that I've had because of the mistakes I've made. Like, all of that, I will prevail and I will step on that stage. So I'm excited. That's all I want. So when I step on that stage and cry, it's because I know all the things I've went through to get to this point. So y'all enjoy these little snippets and enjoy. I'm coming back to show y'all the journey back to the stage.